Good morning, Grace Lutheran Church. I want to welcome you again to another lecture upon ancient Christian heresies. Today we're going to talk about Docetism, probably from the Greek word Dokein, which means to appear. Docetism stems from a faulty Gnostic teaching that the entire spiritual realm was completely and utterly good, and the entire physical realm is completely and utterly bad. So remember, we talked about Gnosticism. Salvation doesn't come through Jesus. Salvation comes through knowledge of escaping the physical realm. In Docetism, they start off with that sort of Gnostic understanding that the entire physical realm is bad, the entire spiritual realm is good, meaning sort of heaven is great and earth is awful. Therefore, Jesus, being completely and utterly God and holy, could not possibly have taken on human form. That Jesus, Dokein, appeared to take on human form. He appeared to have a body. As proof, they like to talk about resurrection stories where Jesus pops in and out of the locked room, and the road to Emmaus, where they recognize him in the breaking of bread and then he disappears from their sight. We know this and understand this as proof and display of Jesus' state of exaltation as opposed to his state of humiliation. But I digress. We're not going to talk too much more about exaltation and humiliation. Jesus was and is still, by the way, completely human. Jesus goes out of his way more than once to prove to his disciples that he is not just some spirit, going so far as to actually say it. Luke chapter 24, verse 39. He says, "Look at my hands, look at my feet. You can see that it's really me. Touch me and make sure that I'm not a ghost, because ghosts do not have bodies, as you see that I do." Jesus' body is real. It still works. You could feel it. It has matter to it. He even eats. Luke chapter 24, verse 36. "And when he had said these things, he showed him his hands and his feet. And while they still not believed that it was him because of their joy and their amazement, he asked, 'Do you have anything here to eat?' And they gave him a piece of broiled fish." I believe in John's first letter, he has his eye on Docetism when he writes in chapter 4, verse 1 and 2. "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. By this you will know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God." If they say that Jesus did not come in the flesh, they're Docetisms or Gnostics. Nowadays, you're more likely to see people and hear people deny the divinity of Jesus as opposed to deny the humanity of Jesus. And yet, this dualism of Gnosticism and Docetism is alive and well. Christian scientists and New Agers have for a long had a strong bent towards Docetism. They'll call Jesus an emanation, or even, I've heard him called a projection of the true God, thereby trying to marry Eastern thought to Western Christianity by just making Jesus one of a number of emanations that have come from the true spiritual realm, coming from the true God. And then God sends a spirit or an emanation or a projection into the world to interact with the world. But that is not what Christianity taught or teaches or believes. The truth is, anytime we exalt the spiritual over the physical, we're falling prey to this ancient heresy of Docetism. You see, our bodies matter. Our world matters. To deny this, especially in the service of some sort of so-called spiritualism, is to fall prey to and practice in the ancient Christian heresy of Docetism. God is real. He has a real body. He is really human and God. I hope y'all have a great day. Look forward to seeing you again.